LDNRBS. How long has it been since we actually said that? Like, damn. On your radios, you know exactly how long it's been since we've been on the air as such. It's just me today. We haven't got the whole team, but we're back nonetheless with interviews. You know how it was before. We literally probably interviewed everybody in the whole UK at one point. But we're back with talent. And today we have Tobi Tokz in the building. Just to kick it off right. Let's give him a clap out here. Let's give him a clap out here for sure. Normally it's a full ass room, but we're here today for sure. So Tobi Tokz, I feel like you're the first person that's been back with us since we've started again. So I want you to bring that energy for sure. So who are you, man?
Okay, I go by the name Tobi Tokz, Tobitokz. From Nigeria. Parents from Nigeria.
Yeah.
But I was born in London.
Yeah.
Parents took me back home when I was a baby.
Yeah.
Came back when I was 10, and I've been here ever since then.
Okay. So wait, bring me back. Tell me what you just said again.
So I was born in London.
Yeah.
My parents took me back to Nigeria when I was a baby. I was there till about when I was 10, and from then I came back to the UK, and I've been here ever since then.
Sick.
Yeah.
So I would initially go back and say, because when I heard your music, which was actually only last week, I was thinking, okay, this is a vibe. This is energy. Like I can feel that from the very start. So my first question to you would be, what kind of influence growing up did you have? Whether it would be back in Nigeria, whether it was in London, what was really speaking to you?
Influence-wise, it's been a mixture, really. From when I was growing up back in Nigeria, influenced by Nigerian legends like King Sunny Ade, Onyeka Onwenu, Paul Ike Dairo, Bright Chimezie, different legends basically in the game. Yeah, listening to their music being played in my parents' house, so that stuck with me since then. When I say mixture, coming over to the UK, growing up, I leant towards pop acts like All Saints, Backstreet Boys.
Okay, so, that's a mixture and a half. To go from that type of energy to Backstreet Boys and All Saints, damn.
So I was able to obviously combine both worlds, really. Yeah, and I guess this is what you can hear in my music today.
Damn, that's a lot to unpack.
Yes.
So even would you say you even because I can't hear the Backstreet Boys and All Saints in your music today, but would you say that you're influenced by it still now?
Yeah, because in sense of emotional songwriting, I write most of my songs, or should I say predominantly all of my songs, are about love and relationships. Yeah. So All Saints, like I said, Gabriel. Yeah. Those are the kind of songs I used to listen to. So I was heavily influenced by the lyrics in their songs. So. Yeah.
Nice. So when did you think, I'm gonna actually start jumping in the studio and make a whole vibe?
First time I would say would be 2019.
Oh wow. Yeah. So you're new to this?
Very, very new to this, yeah.
Okay.
And I've explained why I'm very new to this. But 2019, I entered a competition called Open Mic UK.
I know Open Mic UK.
Yes,
one of the sponsors of our new show, in fact.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Shout out to Open Mic UK. But yeah.
Yes, it was a very enjoyable experience.
Right.
I hooked up with Hot Money Productions. Shout out to Patrick. And his team. I explained my vision to him and what I wanted to achieve. Yeah. And he helped me. He recorded a couple of tracks, entered the competition. Performed in front of a live audience, in front of judges as well. I was able to get feedback, and that helped me in terms of my career and the confidence I needed to move forward.
Damn. See, there's a lot of people that are probably thinking, so I could just pick up a mic and just start vibing, I could just start today. Was there like reactions when you that made you think, this is something that can go somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, after each performance in that competition, you get written feedback. And I was even pulled to the side as well by one of the judges who gave me, one-to-one feedback. Right. And I was very encouraged by that. So that was those are the signs that I saw back then that, gave me the confidence to try and move forward and take it further.
Would you say that, because you look at the whole scene in Africa right now, it's crazy. Africa don't need other places by any means. Sure. Would you say, or even before we even get into that, I would ask you, do you see yourself as a UK artist or do you see yourself as an African artist? Which one? Well, I feel like I got you there.
I think I wouldn't like to put myself into any bracket as such.
Right.
I've got African Nigerian heritage.
Yeah.
And I do sing Afrobeat to Afropop. Depending on which category you want to put into. Mm-hmm. I think that's as far as it goes for me. I wouldn't want to, class myself
pigeonhole yourself.
Yeah, because music is universal.
True.
So Afrobeats, it's been listened to in Australia, it's been listened to in Brazil. Facts. So in that sense, I'm universal in that sense. Yeah.
I like that answer. That was almost a media trained answer. Like, damn, like I'm universal. I hear you. But so then, even with the African scene right now, what are you like? Is there anyone there that you think, I would love to like collaborate with that person, or I'd love to mix with that person in terms of your energy?
Definitely. From just a personal preference, I like Davido a lot. I'm really influenced by his energy, his drive, his ambition. That's a personal preference. But in terms of professionally speaking, in terms of in line with what I do, which is singing about love and relationships, I would like to collaborate with maybe a Tiwa Savage, Thames. Irish Star.
Thames, oh my gosh. Listen, I need to, someone needs to ban me from listening to Thames. I'm not gonna lie, someone actually needs to say take my phone away. Yes. But yeah,
it's just fantastic. I mean, those are the kind of artists I'm looking to collaborate with, potentially in the future.
Over in the UK, anyone?
In the UK, I would say Stormzy, Krypton Conan. I know they don't sing the kind of, they're not in the kind of genre that I'm into, but like I said before, music is universal. Right. And if you're a true artist, you should be flexible. So I'm pretty sure if I was to bring something to these artists, from my side of things, and I said, this is what I've got with you, I'd like to collab with you, I'm sure they will be able to work with me, because they're the professionals. So
yeah. And good music is good music. Exactly. And I'm sure if you're up on LDNRBS, clearly you have good music, 100%.
Thank you so much.
But other than that, I would like to ask you too, in the next 5 years, where do you actually see yourself?
5 years time, to still be in the game, still remaining relevant, selling out shows, going on tour, topping the charts. That's from a commercial point of view. But from another point of view perspective, I like to, in 5 years time, I like my music to really influence people out there, because like I said, I'm a very emotional person, emotional songwriter. So I like my lyrics to reach people. In 5 years time, I want people to be interviewed and they say, what do you think about Tobi Tokz? And then I want to give very, very deep answers based on the kind of music I've released. So that's where I see myself in 5 years time.
Interesting perspective. Very interesting, because I don't know, sometimes even with Afropop, as you were saying, or Afrobeat, sometimes I guess I wouldn't say I'm a part of that clan, but the mentality isn't that it's not the deepest the music, it's more a vibe.
Exactly.
So it's nice to hear someone saying, okay, I'm trying to give it in a different perspective as such. Yes. Now we have to double back on, this is LDNRBS, so we have to double back on something that you said too. Sure. You said that you are an emotional writer.
Yes.
So I want to know who's broken your heart, man. Has it happened? Because obviously if this music is coming from somewhere, so someone must have been involved in this. Let me know. This is like therapy.
Let me just say, I've been involved in relationships, and it does, some of the music does come from that kind of place, from being heartbroken, from having experience in relationships, to know that this is the feeling I'm feeling right now, and then rather than just letting it consume me, I put it into paper, pen and paper instead.
Nice. Would you say your previous songs have majority of been real experiences?
Some real in the sense of me personally, also experiences from other people that I know around me. So it's like an amalgamation of both worlds, basically. But I won't tell you which one though.
I was about to ask you out here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So the last video too, tell me about that and tell me how it came about. You just released.
Yes, Lockdown was released. I shot the video a couple months back.
Not very, very nice video. I encourage anyone to go on YouTube and check that out too.
Yes, please check it out on YouTube. Lockdown. Again, shout out to Hot Money Productions. I hooked up with Patrick. I explained my vision to him. after that open mic competition.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what, I believe in you. Let's take it to the next level. So I worked with his team, and you shot the video. Shout out to Media Works, JFX Visual, and Yomi Brasco as well, produced the beat. I mean, loads of people behind the scenes, that made this possible. So I just worked with the team, and it was a very, very enjoyable experience. My first video, and
well, it's all right for a first video, I must admit, for sure. So, what is the future for Tobi Tokz? Tell me, what is the future? What's next? What's happening?
Future. I mean, the EP is going to be out very soon.
Yeah.
The future is, I'm, looking to build on that EP, potentially record more songs. You mentioned collaborations. Just build myself up as an artist, basically.
Right.
Let people know what Tobi Tokz is all about. Who I am as a person. Get people to know who I am personally as well.
Yeah.
There's one thing being an artist, and one thing being an individual, which the fans can get to know you on a personal level.
Agreed.
Which is why I'm very grateful for platforms like Instagram, Twitter,
TikTok is coming out.
Yeah. So I'm there. I'm live. Anyone that wants to get in touch, you can DM me.
For sure, to say the least. Well, you got good energy, man.
Thank you so much.
Got good energy for sure. I like it, and I'm definitely interested to see where it goes. I feel like with LDNRBS, I think we've had a real trend with bringing people up very early on in their journeys that we feel like have a vibe. And I think if you look at our rap sheet, I think we've got quite a long rap sheet of having a lot of artists that have come up and gone on to amazing things.
Yes.
So all power to you for sure. Anything last you want to say to the people too?
Just check out my video, Lockdown. Just keep in touch with me, and I'll try my best to keep in touch with you fans as well. You can find me on IG, Instagram at Tobi Tokz, on Twitter Tobi_Tokz. Just watch the space.
Yeah, for sure. And last thing too, I always have questions I really want to ask, and just because we're back at LDNRBS here with interviews, I want to ask this question: how did, as an artist, COVID affect you personally?
Personally, it really affected me in the sense that I was able to understand more about what people were going through, in the sense of, because my background is I'm actually a mental health nurse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I worked with...
We all need an artist as a mental health nurse, but yeah.
I got to, experience working with people that have been affected by COVID, which in turn affected me.
Wow.
So I got to see, a lot of people suffered financially, emotionally, physically. It wasn't easy for people being locked down really and not having anyone to talk to. It affected a lot of people's mental health. Luckily for me, I had family around me that I was able to rely on, in my, should you say, low moments.
Of course.
Everyone, no one can deny it.
Everyone did, had for sure,
moments throughout the whole period. So in that sense, luckily, I had family around me. So family and friends.
Love it. So Tobi Tokz, give you a clap out here for sure. Thank you for coming to LDNRBS.
Thank you for having me.
We shall be back in a minute. We're getting to some Bryson Tiller. Shout out to Tobi Tokz.
Cheers.